Okay, so apparently prison is not humbling Diddy the way people expected, because this man is out here throwing actual hands. Multiple outlets are now reporting that Sean Combs got into a real, physical fight with another inmate at FCI Fort Dix, the federal prison in New Jersey where he's serving out his sentence. Somewhere there's a stylist who used to iron his red carpet fits, watching this unfold like, sir, that is not the brand. Fox News, TMZ, NewsNation, and Yahoo are all reporting versions of the same story, and when 4 separate outlets land on the same version of events, that's usually your sign something actually happened. Here's what's being said went down. According to these reports, another inmate started dissing Diddy, talking reckless, however that looks inside a federal prison yard, and instead of letting it slide like a smart man with an entire legal team on retainer might, Diddy stepped to him. No entourage, no bodyguards, no PR statement drafted in advance. Just him. It's being described as a real scuffle. Pushing, jabs thrown, the whole thing. Sources say Diddy held his own, which, love him or hate him, is not a sentence you expected to read about a guy whose whole personality used to be white parties and champagne. Prison staff broke it up fast, and here's the part that turns this from a schoolyard scrap into an actual story. Diddy was reportedly thrown straight into solitary confinement afterward. That's not a slap on the wrist. That's the whole, isolated, locked down, away from everyone, and notably lacking a single Met Gala step and repeat. We don't know exactly how long he was in there or if he's already out, because both FCI Fort Dix and the Federal Bureau of Prisons are staying dead silent, citing privacy and security. Standard for federal prisons, but it doesn't make it less frustrating when you're trying to get the full story. Now here's why this hits different than your average prison rumor. Diddy is serving a 50-month sentence, and going in, a lot of people, including, reportedly, former Fort Dix inmate Joe Giudice, yes, that Joe Giudice, the Real Housewives guy, figured Diddy might get a relatively easy, low-key run. Turns out prison did not get the memo that Diddy is famous. Giudice himself has apparently warned that the reality inside is way rougher than people assume, with real violence and gang activity as part of daily life. So if this fight is accurate, it just confirmed that warning immediately, and did so with Diddy's own fists. And that's really the tension in this whole story. On one side, you've got the image built over decades, the mogul, the guy who owned an entire record label, the guy whose holiday parties needed their own Wikipedia page. On the other side, you've now got reports of him literally brawling with another inmate over disrespect and getting thrown in solitary like anyone else in there. Turns out federal prison does not care about your Grammy history. There's no VIP line for a fistfight. No assistant to smooth it over. Just him, another inmate, and guards pulling them apart. To be clear on what we actually know versus what's still murky, the fight itself is being reported consistently across multiple outlets, so that part looks solid. What we don't have is official confirmation from the Bureau of Prisons, an exact date, or how long the solitary stint lasted, or whether there's any extra punishment coming, added time, a disciplinary hearing, any of that. So treat this as developing, not closed. But whatever the details end up being, the headline alone is wild. Diddy got disrespected in federal prison, and instead of staying out of it, he fought back like his rap sheet needed one more page. Say what you want about everything that got him there, that's still not nothing. We'll keep tracking this and update the moment the Bureau of Prisons or Diddy's team says anything official.